Cole Palmer, from Manchester's streets to Chelsea's bright lights. You could see it from the first touch. This kid was different, Pep Guardiola once remarked after Cole Palmer's mesmerizing debut for Manchester City. Palmer's journey from the streets of Manchester to the grand stages of Stamford Bridge is not just a story of talent, it's a story of resilience, belief, and an unwavering drive to succeed. Early days, a kid with a dream. Cole Jermaine Palmer was born on May 6, 2002, in Wythenshawe, a working-class suburb of Manchester. Football was always part of his DNA. His father, Jermaine, was a local footballer who recognized his son's raw talent from an early age. Palmer spent countless hours playing on the local pitches, often against older kids, where he quickly developed his sharp dribbling and composure under pressure. Cole was obsessed with football, his father once said. We'd have to drag him off the pitch at night. At the age of 8, Palmer's life changed when he joined Manchester City's youth academy. Even then, City's coaches knew they had something special. Brian Barry Murphy, one of Palmer's early coaches, recalled, Cole wasn't the fastest or the strongest, but he saw the game differently. His vision, his ability to find space and exploit it, that's something you can't teach. But the path wasn't always smooth. As Palmer progressed through City's ranks, he faced physical challenges. His slight frame made him an easy target for bigger, stronger defenders. He worked tirelessly to build his strength without sacrificing his elegance on the ball. I remember one game against Liverpool's youth team where he got kicked all over the pitch, Barry Murphy added. But Cole just got up, dusted himself off, and scored the winner. That's when we knew he had the mentality to make it. Breaking through at City. Palmer's big break came on September 30, 2021, in a Champions League match against RB Leipzig. Coming on as a substitute, Palmer scored a stunning goal with his left foot calm, clinical, and precise. The Etihad erupted. Pep Guardiola, ever the perfectionist, smiled as Palmer jogged back to the center circle. Cole has the mentality of a top player, Guardiola said post-match. He's brave, he plays with intelligence, and he understands our system perfectly. Palmer's versatility made him an asset for City. He could play as a winger, a number 10, or even as a false 9. His quick feet, silky dribbling, and ability to find pockets of space made him a natural fit in Guardiola's tactical machine. He was often compared to Phil Foden, another Manchester boy who rose through City's ranks, but Palmer had his own style. He was more composed, more clinical in front of goal. The highlight of his City career came in the 2023 Community Shield, where Palmer curled a left-footed strike into the top corner against Arsenal. City ultimately lost the match, but Palmer's performance solidified his reputation as one of England's brightest prospects. Shock move to Chelsea. When the news broke in August 2023 that Palmer was joining Chelsea in a £40 million deal, it sent shockwaves through the football world. Manchester City fans were stunned. Why would Guardiola let such a promising talent leave? Palmer himself admitted the decision wasn't easy. City will always be my home, he said in his first Chelsea interview. But I needed to take the next step in my career. Chelsea's new manager, Mauricio Pochettino, was instrumental in convincing Palmer to make the move. Cole brings creativity, composure, and tactical intelligence, Pochettino said. He's the kind of player who can unlock defenses and create chances out of nothing. Palmer's debut for Chelsea was electric. Coming off the bench against Liverpool, he assisted the winning goal with a deft-through ball that split the defense. Stamford Bridge roared. It was a statement. Palmer was ready to shine on a bigger stage. Style of play, calm, clinical, creative. Palmer's strength lies in his intelligence and composure. He has a natural ability to read the game, find pockets of space, and exploit defensive weaknesses. His left foot is a weapon, capable of curling shots into the top corner or delivering pinpoint passes through crowded defenses. Kevin De Bruyne once described him as a player who sees things before they happen. Palmer's versatility allows him to play across the front line, as a winger, an attacking midfielder, or even as a striker. Under pressure, Palmer remains ice cold. In a tense match against Tottenham, he stepped up to take a penalty in stoppage time. Eyes locked on the goalkeeper, he slotted it into the bottom corner. No celebration, just quiet confidence. That's Cole Palmer. What's next for Palmer? Palmer's ceiling is sky high. Chelsea's rebuild under Pochettino centers around young, dynamic talent, and Palmer is at the heart of it. If he continues on his current trajectory, he could become Chelsea's creative engine, a player capable of winning matches single-handedly. England manager Gareth Southgate has already taken notice. Palmer's composure and tactical versatility make him a perfect fit for the national team setup. With the 2026 World Cup on the horizon, Palmer could soon be leading the line for the Three Lions. Cole has the qualities to become a top player, Guardiola said after Palmer's transfer. Sometimes, to grow, you need to take a new challenge. I believe he'll succeed at Chelsea. He has everything you need to become a star. And as Palmer walked off the pitch at Stamford Bridge after his first goal, he looked up at the Chelsea fans chanting his name. He smiled. The journey was just beginning. Cole Palmer. The rise continues at Stamford Bridge. He's got the talent, but more importantly, he's got the mentality. That's how Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino described Cole Palmer after his stunning performance against Manchester United in early 2024. Palmer didn't just score. He orchestrated the game, dictating tempo, unlocking defenses, and showing maturity beyond his years. Stamford Bridge wasn't just cheering. It was witnessing the birth of a new star. Settling in at Chelsea. When Palmer joined Chelsea from Manchester City in the summer of 2023, there were doubts. Would a 21-year-old, still relatively unproven at the top level, cope with the pressure of being a key figure in Chelsea's rebuild? Would he have the freedom to express himself away from Guardiola's structured system? Finding his role, Chelsea's playmaker. Palmer's versatility became a key weapon for Chelsea. Initially used as a right winger, he soon found himself drifting into central areas, acting as a playmaker. His ability to pick a pass and create chances made him invaluable in breaking down low-block defenses. He reminds me of David Silva, said Chelsea legend Frank Lampard. The way he moves between the lines, the way he sees the game, it's instinctive. Pochettino adjusted his system to give Palmer more creative freedom. Positioned as an inverted winger or attacking midfielder, Palmer thrived. His quick feet and low center of gravity allowed him to glide past defenders, and his left foot became a deadly weapon. Whether curling shots from outside the box or threading passes into the penalty area, Palmer became Chelsea's creative engine. By January 2024, Palmer led Chelsea in both assists and key passes. His vision and intelligence allowed him to link up with Chelsea's attacking trio of Christopher Nkunku, Nicholas Jackson, and Sterling. Cole makes things easier for us, Nkunku said. He knows where you'll be before you even make the run. Big moments. Palmer's defining games. The Carabao Cup final against Liverpool in February 2024 was Palmer's biggest stage yet. With Chelsea down 1-0 in the 75th minute, Palmer collected the ball on the edge of the box, beat two defenders with a drop of the shoulder, and curled a left-footed strike into the top corner. The game went to penalties. Palmer stepped up to take Chelsea's final kick. As he stood over the ball, the camera zoomed in on his face, calm, focused. He sent a listen the wrong way and buried the winner. Chelsea lifted the trophy. Palmer was named man of the match. Cold as ice, Pochettino smiled after the match. Palmer followed up that performance with a brace against Arsenal in the Premier League and a decisive goal against Real Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinals. Stamford Bridge was falling in love with him. Tactical growth and maturity. Palmer's growth wasn't just about goals and assists. It was about tactical understanding. At City, Guardiola had drilled him in positional play and off-the-ball movement. At Chelsea, Pochettino refined those instincts, encouraging Palmer to dictate tempo and lead the press. Defensively, Palmer improved significantly. His pressing became more aggressive, and his ability to anticipate passing lanes made him a crucial part of Chelsea's transition play. In a 2-1 win over Manchester United, Palmer made 5 successful tackles and completed more key passes, 7, than any other player on the pitch. He's not just a playmaker, he's a complete footballer, said Pochettino. Palmer's tactical versatility allowed Chelsea to experiment with different formations. Whether as a false 9, an inverted winger, or a traditional number 10, Palmer adapted seamlessly. He reads the game better than most players I've coached, said Pochettino. It's not just talent, it's intelligence. What drives him? The mental side. Palmer's mental strength has been a defining factor in his rise. Despite growing up in the shadow of Manchester United as a City fan, he never let external noise affect him. After his high-profile move to Chelsea, Palmer's composure under pressure remained unchanged. When I was a kid, I used to imagine moments like this, Palmer said after his winner against Liverpool. I'd stand in my backyard, counting down from 5, imagining I was scoring the winner in a final. Now it's real. Guardiola's parting words to Palmer before his Chelsea move reflected the young star's mentality. You'll face pressure at Chelsea, but you're ready for it. England's next star? Palmer's form at Chelsea didn't go unnoticed by Gareth Southgate. In March 2024, Palmer earned his first senior call-up for England. Coming off the bench in a friendly against Germany, Palmer scored within 5 minutes, a curling strike from 20 yards out. He's got the touch, the vision, the calmness, the things you need at international level, said Southgate. He could be a difference-maker for us. With the 2026 World Cup on the horizon, Palmer is emerging as a key piece of England's puzzle. His ability to create chances and unlock defenses makes him a valuable asset alongside Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden. Cole is just getting started, said De Bruyne. He's got the talent to be one of the best in the world.